Hey there, metalheads! Today we're diving into the fiery world of CNC flame cutting. It's a process that's been around for ages, and let me tell you, it's still got it where it counts. Think of it as the OG heavy metal band. Loud, powerful, and always gets the job done. We're talking about cutting through thick steel plates like a hot knife through butter. This ain't your grandpappy's blowtorch, folks. This is high-tech heat with pinpoint accuracy, all thanks to the magic of computers. So strap on your safety glasses, grab your welding gloves, and let's get fired up about CNC flame cutting. First things first, let's break down what CNC flame cutting actually is. In a nutshell, it's all about using a superheated, highly focused flame to slice through metal like a warm stick of butter. This fiery jet isn't just randomly scorching metal, though. It's controlled by a computer numerical control, CNC system, which tells the torch exactly where to go, how fast to move, and how much heat to bring. This dynamic duo of fire and technology makes CNC flame cutting a go-to process in heavy industries like shipbuilding and construction. Need to cut massive steel beams down to size for a skyscraper? Flame cutting's got your back. How about slicing through thick steel plates for a ship's hull? Flame cutting's your huckleberry. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of how this fiery magic actually happens. First, we need to crank up the heat. We're talking about a preheating flame that gets the metal good and toasty, prepping it for the main event. Once the metal hits its melting point, it's showtime for the cutting oxygen. This high-pressure stream of oxygen blasts into the scene, blowing away the molten metal and creating a clean, precise cut. But here's where the CNC really shines. It orchestrates the entire process with pinpoint accuracy, ensuring the flame follows the programmed path like a pro. This means no more shaky hands or uneven cuts. With CNC flame cutting, you get consistent, high-quality cuts every single time. Section 4, Flame versus Plasma, a tale of two torches. Now, you might be thinking, hold on, Mike, isn't plasma cutting all the rage these days? And you'd be right, plasma cutting is a popular choice for many metal fabrication shops. But just like choosing between a sledgehammer and a scalpel, the right tool depends on the job. Plasma cutting uses an electric arc to create a superheated plasma stream that can cut through metal like butter. It excels at cutting thinner materials with incredible speed and precision. Flame cutting, on the other hand, is the heavyweight champ when it comes to thicker materials. It can handle steel plates that would make plasma cutters sweat. So, how do you choose? It all comes down to your specific needs, the type of metal, the thickness, and your budget. Plasma cutting might be the scalpel of the metal fabrication world, but flame cutting is the trusty sledgehammer that can handle the really tough jobs. Section 5. Flame cutting's ups and downs, weighing the pros and cons. Like any good tool, CNC flame cutting has its own set of pros and cons. On the plus side, it's a cost-effective option, especially for cutting thicker materials. The equipment is relatively affordable compared to other cutting methods, and the consumables like oxygen and fuel gas won't break the bank. Plus, flame cutting consistently delivers good cut quality, and the equipment is surprisingly portable, making it a versatile choice for both the shop floor and on-site jobs. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Flame cutting does have its limitations. One of the biggest drawbacks is its limited material range. It's a champ when it comes to steel, but it doesn't play well with materials like aluminum or stainless steel. And while it can handle thick plates like a boss, flame cutting can be a bit slow when it comes to thinner materials. So while flame cutting might not be the right tool for every job, it's still a valuable asset in any metal fabricator's arsenal. Section 6. Where there's fire, there's industry. Applications and safety. First, now that we've covered the basics, let's talk about where CNC flame cutting really shines. This fiery process is a workhorse in industries like shipbuilding, where it's used to cut massive steel plates for hulls and decks. In construction, flame cutting helps create beams, columns, and other structural components. And in heavy machinery manufacturing, it's used to cut gears, sprockets, and other large metal parts. But before you grab a torch and start cutting, let's talk safety. First and foremost, always wear your personal protective equipment, or PPE. That means safety glasses, welding gloves, and a flame-resistant jacket. Proper ventilation is crucial when working with flame cutting, so make sure you're in a well-ventilated area or use exhaust systems to remove fumes and smoke. And remember, even experienced operators need a refresher course every now and then. Make sure you're properly trained and follow all safety procedures to avoid accidents. Remember, safety isn't a suggestion, it's the law, and it might just save your life. Section 7. Fan the flames of your fabrication knowledge. Well, folks, that's CNC flame cutting in a nutshell. It's a powerful and versatile process that's been a cornerstone of the metal fabrication industry for decades. From shipbuilding to construction, this fiery technique plays a vital role in shaping the world around us. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Always prioritize safety, wear your PPE, and get proper training before you fire up that torch. And most importantly, never stop learning and exploring the exciting world of metal fabrication. Keep the sparks flying.